Hello everyone, I am the Minnesota Scratcher, and today we have a good fair few of tickets today. We'll be doing session number 3, I believe this is. We have a $41 buy-in, and today we're going to be starting with some pocket change. Let's hope we can make a little more than pocket change. More shorts are going to be coming out, of course, very soon. Should be probably before and after I post this video at some point. Yeah, so let's get going with this. To remind you guys, you just have to add all of these values up, and if they're over $1, you win the prize. So we have 5 of these pocket change tickets here. And let's begin. Let's see if we can get a couple winners going. So we're starting off with 25, 26, 51 cents, 52, 53. This is going to have to be a 50-cent piece, otherwise we lose. Oh, just a winner. Hey, look at that. We have our first winner. And let's find out what we won. $1. All right, so hey, buy-in is $41. Now it's $40. We have made $1 back. But hey, let's hope this bodes well here. Our first ticket is a winner. So we will keep that in the winners pile. All right, let's keep her rolling. See if we can get on a little win streak here. Starting off with a penny. 6 cents. 56 cents. 57. 75, 80, 81, 82. So this has to be at least a quarter for us to win. Nope, that was a loser. Let us go to our next ticket, another pocket change. So we have 10 cents to begin with here. Another 10, that equals 20. That's 25. That's 75. 85. So this has to be a quarter above. Not quite. Nickel will not do it for us, so this is our second loser. All right, coming down to our last 2 pocket change tickets here. Let's keep going. Starting off with a dime, 10 cents, 11 cents, 61 cents. Ooh, this is looking promising here. So 75, 85, 86 cents, 91. So this has to be at least a dime for us to win. Yeah, because 75, 85, 90, 91. So yeah, we have to have at least a dime to win. And it is a nickel. So this one is also not a winner. Let's keep going. Into our last pocket change ticket. Starting off with a penny. Then we have 11 cents. Now we have 21 cents. And now we have 71 cents. 76, so this needs to be a quarter. And it is not. That will not do it. Okay, well, hey, 1 for 5 is not the greatest, I will say. So let's hope that's not indicative of things to come. Have a little slushy on the side here for my refreshment. All right, now we're going to move on to area code cash. And these tickets I very much like, because as you can see, they are second chance. So if you don't win, you can at least turn them in, and maybe you'll win a drawing. Okay, so this is a very simple game. You're looking for the numbers 6, 1, and 2 in these play symbols here. 6, you win the prize. A 1, you win double the prize, and a 2, you win triple the prize. Yeah, because 612 is, I believe, my local area code. I might be wrong. I don't know. I moved here, so And if we get a phone symbol here, then we win 25. So let's see if we can do that. A phone symbol would be awesome, but it looks like we do not get that. We get the lowly gift. All right, we're looking for a 6, a 1, and a 2. Let's see if we can do it. A gold bar and a piggy bank, a key, diamond, a phone, if only this was up here, and a dice. Then we have a phone booth, a money bag, a phone, it's just more phones, a bird, I'm the biggest bird, a money roll, and a pineapple. So those are the prizes. Yep, that's it. Okay, just 2 layers. All right, so our first one is not a winner. But who knows? Maybe I win the second chance. So we'll put that off to the side to enter for later. Next, we have one more area code cache, except this time it's 320, as you can see at the top here. Which, again, 3, you win the prize. 2, you win double the prize. 0, triple. And we're, again, looking for that illustrious and elusive telephone symbol here. Let's do it. No, it is a gift. All right, well, can't win them all. Let's begin. And let's hope that we can get ourselves a 3, a 2, or a 0. At some point in here. Oh, look at that. We already have a winner to begin with. Awesome. So we will reveal this at the end of the ticket. Maybe. Oh, wow. Look at me. 2 in a row. Oh, my goodness. Are we. Guys. Are we going to get. That's triple 3s right there. I think most of these might be other 3s. Hey, that's exciting. So let's keep at it. See if we can get more wins. Let's see if we can get another Slingo type win. If you watched my last ticket, you'll know that I got 10 gold coins on 1 Slingo card for a $30 win. That was awesome. Another 3, a flower. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now on a $2 denomination, I'm thinking that these might be either $5 wins. That would make the most sense, because usually, I don't know if these would be 2. I don't know. Let's just keep scratching. Maybe there's more wins to be had here. Okay. Chest. Gold bar. Money roll. Balloon. Another 3. And a diamond. Okay, so we have 5 3 symbols. I'm going to call it now. This is a $10 winner, and each of these are going to be $2. Because that makes the most sense. I was like, 4 winning symbols? Usually they're 5, and then it's usually the denomination of the ticket. Let's find out. 2, 2, 2, 2, and finally, 2. Like I said. But hey, $10 back. We will absolutely take that. Great winner. That is my biggest win on area code cash. $10 winner. Wonderful. All right. Well, hey, that was a good ticket. Now we're going to be moving on to one that I've played before on the channel, Snow Gnomes. And this is the Gnome series of the Minnesota Scratch-Off. This is, again, a very simple ticket. We're just looking either for a money symbol, a 2x, or a win-all. Money symbol, you just win the prize. 2x, you win 2x the prize, and win-all, you win all of the prizes. So, let's do it. See if we can't keep this little winning streak we have alive. So, we've gotten a clover, a crown, and a daisy, a balloon, and a trophy. Okay, now we have a ladybug, a bell, butterfly, candle, and a gift. So this is not a winner. Again, though, the reason I like the Snow Gnomes line, or just the Gnomes line in general, is they are second chance eligible. So I will be entering this into the gnome drawing. We have 2 more gnome tickets tonight. So let's keep going. And the premise is the same for all of these, even though they look a little different for each. So we're starting off with a key, a bag, a gold bar, grapes, and a daisy. Moving on, we have a vault, heart, a moon, a balloon, and lastly, a ladybug. So this one is, again, not a winner. But who knows? I might be able to win this gnome drawing. That would be nice. And I will be posting about that if that does happen. I don't know how many entries I have into that, but we'll see. All right, moving on to our last gnome series ticket. Let's do it. Again, we're looking for a cash symbol, a 2x, or a win all. Hey, I would like the win all. That would be nice. That would be nice indeed. Okay, so not a winner up top here. We got a heart, a bell, a daisy, crown, and some grapes. A wishbone. I'm wishing that this is a winning ticket here. A vault, a diamond, clover, it looks like, and lastly, a butterfly. So none of our gnome tickets today were winners, unfortunately. But so goes it. I will also enter that one, as that's eligible. All right. Now, it's time to do a channel favorite, Slingo. We just have one Slingo ticket for today's session, but keep an eye out for shorts. So, this one is very simple, kind of like bingo, except you have spins. So we're just trying to make diagonals, lines across corners, or I believe there's some other funky patterns you can do. Yeah, you can do a blackout as well. So yeah. And in the numbers that we scratch off here, we're either looking for these gold coins, and if you see one, you win $3, or we're looking for these stars, and however many stars you get will determine how much money you win. So 4 stars would be wonderful. My biggest win on one of these Slingo tickets was $30, and we posted that on the channel. It was a 10 gold coin card, which was insane. These little joker spaces are free spaces. So, yeah. All right, let's begin. Let's see if we can't get some coins or stars. That would be nice here. All right, so we're starting off with 5, which we don't have. Do not have 23. We do have 38 here. So scratch that off. 59 we do not have, and 64 we do not have. $73 we do not have. 50 we do not have. 39 we do not have. No 17 and 12. Okay, well, hey, we're not really getting a lot of numbers right now. So hopefully we can start making some progress here. 69, we do have that. Nice. 56, we got one of those. 32, we do not have. 16, unfortunately, we do not have that. And 3, we also don't have. All right, let's move on. 65, no. 46, no. 34, no. 24, also no. 7, yes. We do have a 7. Awesome. 62, nope. 57, we do have. That's awesome. 44, yes. 19, no, and 4, also no. All right, we are coming down to the wire here, ladies and gents. So we have 7, and then 6, 7, lol. We do have 6, 26, we do have. 33 we also have. So we are one away on a couple of these here. 55, no, and 74, yes. So we are a stone's throw away from a few bucks here. Let's see if we can't hit something. 75, yep, we got it. We got it indeed. 53, no. 40, no. 29, no, and 1, no. Last spin. See if we can't hit something here. 66, no. 51, yes. But I don't know how much that's going to do for us. 41, no. 20, yes. And 14, so ultimately this is a loser. Oh, just a bunch of almosts. They really put a lot of intentionality into these losing numbers here. It's really blocking you off from getting anything at all. Anyway, so this one's a loser. Unfortunately, we did not win on Slingo today. Okay, moving on. We are featuring a new ticket that I have not done on this channel before. This is bonus game bingo. So it is bingo with a bonus. Of course, you have your numbers here, which you can do on all of your 4 cards, except the bonus part comes in this little 3x3 here, in which if you get a vertical or a horizontal, then you win that corresponding prize. And for the cards, the actual ones in which you get, so if you get a line, if you get 4 corners, or if you get an X, that'll give it to you here. And it looks like they do take diagonal wins. That's good. So normal bingo, diagonal, vertical, horizontal, 4 corners, or an X, and we win. Only one of these today, since this one's going to take a bit longer, but let's do it. I'm going to start off by scratching off our free spaces. Gotta be careful. It's kind of a smaller card here. All right, so we begin. 073. Two, and there we go. Hey, look at that. 3 of 4. Good start. We have B8. B8. Looks like we got a bomber incoming. Okay, only one of those. N32. And by the way, I'm going to keep track, because I believe these also correspond to this bonus game here, unless it says otherwise. Yeah. Scratch only those bingo numbers in bonus game grid that match the caller's card. So these don't have the letters, but they do have the numbers still. So we'll keep a close watch to make sure we don't miss any of those, because that would suck. No 32, no 8, and no 73 in any of these. So let's look for it here. 32. Do we have a 32? Yes, we do, and one of here and here. Wonderful. Then we have G51, and hey, that's our first bonus number. Awesome. G51. Looks like we do have a 51 here. Okay, next number. N31. No in the bonus game. Yes, in here. 31. Okay, next one. I-16. So we miss on the bonus again here. We do have a 16 right there. Right here as well. And right here, 3 of 4 again. Wonderful. B10. Another bomber. So there's 2, 3, and yeah, that'll do it. G47. No bonus for that. G47, looks like we have one there. None there. None there. Okay, just the one. B15. There's 2. Awesome. And finally, we have I-25. So let's look for that. We got 1 here. Nothing there. Nothing there. And 125 right there. All right. We have 2 more rows to go. 1 long row and 1 short row. Let's do it. 063. Again, no bonus. But we do have 1 there, 1 here, and 1 here. B12. Yep, we got 1. None here, and it looks like 1 here. We have 061, no bonus again. We do have 1 here, 1 here, and that'll do it for that number. I-22, look at that, another bonus number, but unfortunately, not a connector, because you can't win cannot win on diagonals. I believe it's just going up and across. So, all right, I-22. I-22, we have 1 here. And yep, so just that. Our next number is G49. G49. Nothing there. We do have a G49 right here. And right here. Moving on. G53. No bonus number again. We do have 53 though, right there. Okay, that'll do it for that number. We have I-21. So no bonus again. I-21. Bingo! Hey! Wow, would you look at that? $5. $5 indeed. 15. Yep, 21, I-21. We just scratched that. N32, yes. G51, yes. And 073, yes. So that is a confirmed bingo. Awesome. Hey, let's see if we can keep going and if we can't win a little bit more money. So I-21 was our winning number there. Then we have N35. N35. Sweet. And both 35 and 21 are not on our bonus game right there. And 33. We do have that. And 33. Wonderful. Next number, G48. Yes. We do have some 48s here. And okay. Now on to our last numbers. I-27, so no bonus again. 27 though, we do have that here. Nothing there, nothing there, and nothing there. G60. Yes. G60. 60, nope. Okay, so just the one. We have 070. Hey, how about 064 for another bingo? That would be good. That would be a good win right there. 070. Wow, all 4. Look at that. And again, missing it. So this either needs to be 45, 68, 67, or 3. Otherwise, we lose on the bonus game. And 44. Okay, so, hey, keeping our dreams alive here. For $50, that'd be nice. We would need this last number to be 67, though. Okay, 44. N44. Yes. N44. Okay, that was the only one. And our last number. Oh, so close. 062. And that's it. Okay, well, hey, we have one bingo up top on card 2. And as you guys can see, our line gives us a $5 winner. Awesome. So we have 3 more tickets, and we're getting into our bigger denomination. We have 2 $5 tickets and 1 $10 one. So we have our first one, which is Wild Cash. Should be awesome. I think I have played one on this here. Yeah, I did. Whoops, sorry about that. Dropped my tool. Okay, so we're supposed to, it's a matching number game. But if we reveal a wild, then we win. And if we do win, we get a bonus multi. So that would be nice. Let's try our hand at Wild Cash. Make the winning numbers box look nice and pretty. There we go. All right, so we have 17, 1, 16, and 9. Let us begin. So we have a 6, a 24, 30, 27, 21. Moving on. We have 40, 35, 32, 4, and 28. Then we have 31, 13, 3, 29, and 8. And then lastly, 36, 19, 12. Sorry, just trying to get the crap out of this tool. Lastly, then, we have 20 and 7. So this one is unfortunately not going to be a winner. And even worse, it is not a second chance ticket. So sad. All right, moving on. This one looked interesting to me here. Full of 500s. Hey, the most I've ever won off a scratch off was $100. And that was via my wife that I bought us a couple tickets. So, if we can win $500, hell, that would be awesome. And let's read the rules too, because this is, again, a matching numbers game. It looks like we got some extra stuff here. So, matching numbers. Reveal a money bag symbol, win the prize. Reveal a $500 symbol with $500, and then reveal a win all, and we win all 20. Hey, any of that would be great, Any winner is a good winner. So let's begin. Let's get our winning numbers checked out here. All right, so we have 35, 36, 18, 22, 23. Let's start. 17, 20, 21. Oh, man. You guys know my superstition that if you have numbers that are like 1 or 2 off, it's most likely not a winner. But let's keep our hopes high here. 4, 7, 13, 10, 40, 31, 30, 33, 19, 37, 28. Oh, we win! Wow, look at that, guys. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just old. That's how I feel some days. Hey, a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. 36. We have ourselves a winner. Okay, well, we'll reveal that amount at the end here. And we're going to be hoping it's more than $5. That would be nice. We have 11, 14, 24, 8, and 38. All right, so our only winner is this 36 and $10. Hey, there we go. That's what we like to see. $10 winner. We'll love that. And that was on full of 500s. Hey, I have a few more of these, so who knows? Maybe we can actually get a $500 winner. That would be very nice. All right, this is our finale for the night. This is our last ticket, and we are going with Cash Train. It is a $10 ticket, and we've played this a few times on the channel. Very similar to the last one. If we have a money bag symbol, we win the prize. Oh, shoot. I just remembered, and you guys are probably like, wait, go back. Oh, wait, no. That was for the other ticket. My bad. I thought there was a multiplier on the 500s. I'm so silly. No, there's not. Okay. So, yeah, money bag symbol, we win the prize. 10x, we win 10 times that prize, and I win all for winning all of these. So, simple premise, it's another match your numbers game, as the bigger ones tend to be. Except they just put out this like wizard crossword, which I did on the channel once. It was interesting. I don't think we won either of them. So, yeah. All right, let's begin here on Cash Train. 33, 28, 4, 35, 6, 41, 46, 40, 29, 12, and we have 36, a winning number on our last one, but not this time. 37, 19, 8, 14, coming down to it, 23, 15, 2, 27, 3, and finally 32, 7, 31, 17, and our last number, 22. So unfortunately, we did not win on Cash Train this time. All right. Well, that is a loser, and unfortunately, big ticket, not redeemable for a second chance prize. So, unfortunate. You know, actually, I'm feeling a little generous, and I was going to use this for a different one, but let's try one more ticket, shall we? This is one I just picked up today. It is another $10 ticket, because I want to give you guys some good content here. And it is this big one. It is, and I got to kind of zoom out so you can see all of it here. It is 30 days of winning. It looked very interesting. I haven't read the rules yet, but reveal a money symbol, and we win the prize shown for that symbol. Reveal a 5x symbol, and we win 5 times the prize for that. 10x is the same, win 10 times, and win all is a win all for 30. So this just looked interesting to me. I don't know. We're kind of coming out of winter now, so I'm assuming they're going to do away with these pretty soon. But I figure, what the heck? Let's give her a shot. So let's begin. Let's try it. And this will be our actual finale ticket. So we have a snowflake, fireplace, nice and cozy, trees, a pine cone, looks like a hat, a toque. I didn't know they called that in Minnesota. That's funny. A gem, a skate, a sweater, hot chocolate, a candle, an owl, the moon, shovel, a shooting star. Then we have a stone for curling purposes, a train, antlers, a wishbone, a turkey, a sled, a scarf, violin, a gift, a tea kettle, a hockey stick, a bell, a cookie, a polar bear. All right, and then we have 2 days left here to win. Otherwise, we're going to have to enter this. Skis and drum. So unfortunately, this is not a winner. But hey, it was a valiant effort. Okay, well, I'm going to enter these. Make sure we check everything. See if I didn't miss something. But that is going to be all for today's session. I think that was a pretty fun one. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, ring the bell so that you stay notified when I post new videos. And let me know, again, what kind of tickets you want to see. If you want more of the lower ones, more of the higher ones, just things in general, thoughts overall. But that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you again very much for watching. This has been the Minnesota Scratcher, and I will see you guys next time.